the nose for 400 years. Remember when I introduced you to Mr. Aaron, the one who pinched your cheeks and said you had a nice dress? Well, him and Mr. Moses have been talking to the Pharaoh because the God of Abraham is going to give his people rest. Some crazy things been happening the last couple of weeks. You didn't even notice because we living in Goshen. The smell of death is everywhere in Egypt and it reeks because Yahweh is angry and he's causing a commotion. First he spoke to Mr. Moses from the burning bush, commanded him to tell the Pharaoh let his people go, so that it would be said from Egypt all the way to Cush that Yahweh is God, because everybody would know. Then they went before the Pharaoh and all of the servants, knowing that the Lord was going to harden Pharaoh's heart. When Mr. Aaron threw his staff, it turned into a serpent. But Pharaoh had magicians and they used their secret arts. This staff turned to snakes too, but Mr. Aaron's ate them, because they don't know that our God is the one who caused the flood. So Pharaoh wouldn't let us in the wilderness to praise him. So plague one, Yahweh turned the Nile into blood. The fish died, the river stank, no water for Egyptians. But Pharaoh's heart was so hard, he didn't even pause. The miracle was somehow copied by Pharaoh's magicians, so the second time around, Yahweh hit him with the frog. When Pharaoh still was hard-hearted, Yahweh brought the gnats. This was plague number 3, but now something was different. As hard as the magicians tried, they couldn't copy that. They told him this was God. Pharaoh still wouldn't listen. Plague number 4 was the swarm of the flies. Plague number 5, all the livestock died. Plague 6, swords terrorized. Plague number 7, fiery hail fell from the skies. You still with me, Rachel? I need you to focus. I have something for you. Soon I'll reveal it. Continuing, plague number 8 was the locust. And plague 9, it got so dark that you could feel it. You would think that Pharaoh had a little common sense, but after all of that, honey, he still hasn't budged. But when this night is over, he will be fully convinced, because Yahweh's going to show himself to be the perfect judge. You know how you do bad things and then every house is gonna perish. Look over there, honey, see the blood on our door? When God notices that, he's gonna pass by. By faith we're believing in the word of the Lord, that whoever isn't covered by the blood's gonna die. So now back to Fluffy. It doesn't seem nice, but part of God's plan was to substitute another, an innocent victim. Fluffy paid the price. If it isn't Fluffy, it's gonna be your brother. 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 Be your brother.
But I don't want Joseph to die.
Neither do we, honey. Neither do we. So you understand now? Okay.
So where's the surprise, Daddy?
I know, I told you I would give you. Okay. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. 2. 3. Open them.
My favorite.
You like it?
I love it.
I knew you would. Give me a hug. That's what Daddy loves you.
I love you too, Daddy.
Okay, remember, do not tell your mother I gave this to you, okay? You promise?
Daddy, do you hear that? What's that?
Yeah, I hear it. That's the wind. You need to get back in. Come on, honey. Let's get back in the house.
Do we have to?
Come on, let's go. We rushed into the house so we could finish up our dinner. Rachel, honey, eat your food as fast as you can. The bread was unleavened and the herbs, they were bitter. Belt tight candles on with my staff in my hand. Joseph and Rachel, it's almost time to go to sleep. Mommy's gonna wash you up and I'll tell you a story. While Daddy's cleaning up, I don't want to hear a peep. Matter of fact, I don't want you to have to wait for me. We put the kids to bed, I knew the time it was dawning. I looked at the table and that's when it hit me. Moses said, let nothing remain till the morning. We had leftovers and I had to burn them quickly. I started grabbing meat and throwing it on the fire. All over my face there were drops of perspire. I cried out for mercy as it came down to the wire. The destroyer was here and time had expired.
At midnight the Lord struck down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sat on his throne, to the firstborn of the captive who was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the livestock. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants, and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where someone was not dead. In return. In any event, our next selection is entitled A Simple Love Story.
Yeah. I got a couple of logical questions to ask. Don't worry, I got the answer at the end, but I just want you to pay attention. Don't check your brains at the door. Listen up. Yeah. Does it make sense for me to enter a prayer circle and say amen at the end when I didn't comprehend what they were saying? Was the Holy Spirit given a Christian so
I'm in this. I guess you don't need me here.
And get them shaking and wiggling. You're listening. If in the house of God house are forbidden, then how come the high priests weren't permitted without them? And furthermore, did the Lord say he dwelt in the four walls more Spirit makes you a fumbling idiot. Consider this. And when did it become known to the Holy Ghost to take control of folks and do things that the scriptures don't promote? And I hope you soak this in when you hear it. Am I supposed to be a sin offering if you slay me in the spirit? Where did they get it? And finally, whether it's time to preach or you dividing the word or trusting your heart that it's divine and tweets. No, I'm not beefing with any denominations, just relaying the questions of a confused congregation. And if possible, I like to give you some logical goggles with which to examine the epistles, prophets, and gospels. Specifically, 1 Corinthians 14, 16, John 14 through 16, back to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, Acts 7, verses 48 through 50. To Titus chapter 2, 1 through 6, please. 1 Corinthians 14, 40. Leviticus chapter 1 and 3 and 4, verse 4b and 15 and 24 and 29 and 33. And once again, back to 1 Corinthians 14, 40, 2 Timothy 2, 15, and 1 Peter 3, 16. Jeremiah 17, 9. It's time to rewind so you can write them down if you missed it. Acts 17, 11. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, in the place to be, the lowercase MC, solely Deo, Gloria, what? Yeah, in this land of do or die, we're innocent bystanders, lose their lives. You do what you gotta do just to survive. What's the answer? Christ crucified, Christ crucified. But you guys abuse the wise, cats who seem to have it all committing suicide. Check your heart, what you trusting in, you decide. What's the answer? Christ crucified. To speak the truth is my main aim, and I don't mind saying the same thing. We live in strange days, and cats is trying to maintain while sin holds the world prisoner like a chain gang. If you don't believe me, how do you explain pain? Soon it's gonna rain flames. You can't play the blame game. You on a highway to hell, you better change lanes. You'll only gain strain, and your fame won't remain the same. Salvation through any other name is lame. I can't trip off of somebody saying he's offending me. I see the enemy, plus the world needs the remedy. And I don't want an issue, just trying to confront the issue. Cause every day shells from guns rip through stomach tissue. Street soldiers toast flips and hold pistols. They get smoked or take shortcuts like pistols. Politicians might slit throats to get votes, while rich folks with jokes sniff coke on big boats. I spit quotes to make you sense your need for the Lord, and I don't seek your applause, cause he's my reward. Spiritual hijacker, don't have to pack a
I'm in the field of operation. I'll be there soon.
like a linebacker. Plus there's a time factor. Tomorrow's not promised. You borrow God's promise, you just to find
I'm not
out
going to
your
make
life
my
is
original
fierce. You don't
ETA.
need to pull the truth. Christ can pierce your heart even through your bulletproof. In this land of do or die, we're innocent bystanders, lose their lives. You do what you gotta do just to survive. What's the answer? Christ crucified, Christ crucified. But brutal guys abuse their wives. Cats seem to have it all committing suicide. Check your heart, what you question is you decide. What's the answer? Christ crucified. Fat sacks, dull brains in the alley of fears. Backpacks full of pain in the valley of tears. You rally for years, trying to climb the mountain of blood and sweat. Just niggas drowned in the flood of regret. And yo, I've been through it, every day under the influence, or should I say sinfluence. It started in the garden, when we departed from our sovereign. Now we darkened in our hearts and we starving for a pardon. The enemy is within, no one's protected. Not one area of society is unaffected. Which way is up when authorities are corrupt? Mandatory minimums lock minorities up. But it's not about conspiracy theories, you're spiritually weary. Your future appears to be eerie, you hearing me clearly? Straight from the frying pan into eternal fire. The fate of every dying man who spurns Messiah. In this land of do or die, we're innocent bystanders, lose their lives. You do what you gotta do just to survive. What's the answer? Christ crucified, Christ crucified. The brutal guys abuse their wives. Cats who seem to have it all committing suicide.
My ETA is 30 seconds.
You decide. What's the answer? Christ crucified. When I say trust in Jesus, cats look at me like I'm crazy yet. This song is your wake-up show like Wayne's hat. The sin's problem is much greater than human hurt. You owe it back to the creator of the universe. And trust me, son, he'll do much more than down your number. The Lord is gonna track you down like a bounty hunter. On judgment day, copping please ain't gonna work. Cause God is like a shower drain, he sees all your dirt. The evil you do with your devious fruit. You're rocking to the
I don't believe it.
knocking at your
You did that
door.
without
You're
getting the
bleeding your
force.
brood, the freaks that you screw. Stop. The savior of misfits will take you from his hit list. But say you dismiss this, it shows you misled.